Hello, my name is Priya Vamik and I am currently undertaking an internship focused on the MERN stack organized by WSA. Here are the contents I will be discussing in the next few minutes. As a part of the internship, I had the opportunity to dive deep into the MERN stack, which stands for MongoDB, ExpressJS, React.js, and Node.js. The 1 month duration was packed with learning and practice, with mentors guiding us through weekly tests. One of the best aspects of the online nature of the program, which allowed flexibility. The recorded sessions were especially helpful for revising key concepts. Regular quizzes helped track my progress and reinforce the learning. My primary goal was to solidify my understanding of core web technologies like CSS, HTML, and JavaScript. Beyond that, the internship aimed to provide hands on experience with the MERN stack, which is crucial for building full stack application. By the end of the internship, I wanted to be confident in developing comprehensive web application capable of handling both the front end and back end. The architecture of the MERN stack application is well structured and efficient. MongoDB serves as our database, offering flexibility with its document oriented approach. ExpressJS, built on Node.js, helps streamline the development of server side application. React.js, the front end library, allows for the creation of dynamic and responsive user interfaces. Finally, the Node.js ensure that our server-side operations are fast and scalable. The MERN stack is a powerful combination of technologies, all based on the JavaScript, which makes development seamless across the entire stack. Whether it's managing data with MongoDB, building the backend with ExpressJS, and Node.js, or crafting the frontend with React.js, this stack offers a unified approach to full stack development. This makes it particularly suited for developing dynamic and scalable applications like e-commerce platforms or social media apps. Full stack development is about mastering the complete spectrum of web development, from designing the user interface to managing server and database operation. It requires a good grasp of various technologies, including front end tools like React, backend technologies like Node.js, and database like MongoDB. This internship was equipped me with the skills necessary to handle every aspect of web development. Why we use the MERN stack for full stack development? The MERN stack is favored in full stack development for several reasons. One of the biggest advantages is the unified use of JavaScript across the stack, which streamline the development process. MongoDB scalability ensures that even large data sets were handled efficiently. React's dynamic nature allows for creating highly interactive and responsive user interfaces. Node.js contributes to rapid server-side development, making the MERN stack a top choice for the modern web applications. For the project, I use a range of resources. The front end was built with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React, while Redux helped manage state more effectively. On the backend, Node.js and ExpressJS provided the foundation for server-side logic, with MongoDB as a database. Middleware and database models were also key components. Visual Studio Code was my IDE of choices, offering a comprehensive environment for development. Here are some prototypes of the project I developed during the internship. As you can see, the user interface is built with React, with the backend powered with Node.js, ExpressJS. MongoDB was used to store and manage data. MongoDB is working on the local host 27017 and is used as a database. Here, under the internship, there are users with every details. Restaurants, orders, menus, food items, and carts are stored with description. The menus, restaurants, and food items are imported, and when we add to cart in the website, the items are also stored in database.
Now I will be showing the project demo of the dynamic food ordering website. The UI features 8 listed restaurants. There are filters for the pure veg, sort by reviews and sort by ratings. When we click on the pure veg, only vegetarian restaurants will be shown. Clicking on the sort by reviews, it will display the restaurants based on the greater number of reviews. Sort by ratings will prioritize restaurants with the best ratings. Going to the login as a new user, we have to register ourselves first. I have to provide my personal details. First, I will give my name, then the email, in which all the details will be forwarded for the further functionalities. The password, which will be used during the login, then confirm the password by giving the same password as the given above. And lastly, the phone number, and then click on the register. If already logged in, there are three options on the profile: orders to review, profile and logout. Clicking on the profile again, I can see my profile. If I want to update, I can edit my profile by editing name, email and click on the update. We can see it's showing updated successfully. Returning to the home page to show logout. Clicking on the logout, it will show logout successfully. Again logging in to show password forgot password function. If I forgot my password during the login, I can enter my email and I will receive a mail in my mail wrap to reset it. And here is the mail wrap, and in the inbox I will get the mail for resetting the password. Clicking on resetting password, I can give new password and set it for the further use. In the Stripe, all the past transaction information is there with the order details and payment status, and we can see the past payment was successfully done. Now I am logging in the website. The password during the login was encrypted for security purposes. The user who already registered can access the website successfully. Going back to the project, we click on the Haldirams for the food menu. We have many options in the chart, in the main course and many more. The items are shown with price, description and status indicating whether they are in the stock or not. Click on add to cart and it will be added to cart. Go to the cart option and I will show the food items added with quantities, prices and order summary. Clicking on the checkout option takes us to the payment page. I can choose to pay via link or without link. In pay via link, a code will be sent to email and after verification the process will be proceeded. I am choosing to pay without a link. We can see our order details with food which was added to the cart with total price to be paid with the shipping charges and delivery time. And beside that, the payment information part, we have to provide the payment details like name, address, city, pin code, state, country, phone number, and with correct card information or it will show invalid. Every details are mandatory for the payment. After entering them correctly, click on the pay for a successful transaction. Now it shows that the order has been placed. We will go to the orders where there is a description of all the orders I have made with total amount, items and actions. When we go to the action and it shows the order ID with address, amount and all the delivery and order details. Then click on the logo to go back to the home page and after that we can log out successfully. This was all about the food ordering website. To conclude, this internship has been an incredible learning journey. I have gained practical experience in full stack development, particularly in the MERN stack, which has improved my skills in both front end and back end development. The recorded sessions were invaluable, allowing me to deepen my understanding at my own pace. I feel well prepared to take on real world project and build scalable, efficient web application. A big thank you to WSA and my mentor for their support and guidance throughout this internship.